Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday's office hours. And my name is Tamara. I am the host of the office hours on Mondays and Thursdays here at SalesProcess. So if we haven't met before, it's great to meet you. Glad to have me today. Hi. And we are doing a series right now on Mondays and Thursdays where we're learning about the AI features in SalesProcess. And we are taking it really slow. We're going to start from the very, very beginner, how to set up your AI, and we're moving into the more complex as we go through the series. And we are at about part 4 or part 5. Let me double check here. I believe we are part 4. That's right. So what we're doing here is we are going to go over how we can use AI in SalesProcess to help us write emails. And currently, right now, inside of your SalesProcess account, there is a special going on for your AI employee. It's called the Summer of AI, and I'm going to share my screen so you can see where you can find that. And you can get 30 days of messing around with your AI employee inside of your SalesProcess. And you get it for free for 30 days. And so over here in your SalesProcess account, there's the Summer of AI right at the top there. And this is where you can sign up for that. You can unlock your AI employee, and that way you can join us while we go through this series. As I said, we're in part 4, and we're going over how to use AI to write emails and how you can use it inside of your SalesProcess account. So over in your SalesProcess account, emails are found in the marketing area. So we're going to go into the marketing menu here. And up at the top, you're going to see a few different menus. Under the marketing menu, we have all of these features here, but we're going to be focusing on emails today. And in emails, what we're going to be focusing on is how to build templates. So we're going to go in here to our template folder. And I always start with my blank template and I duplicate it. So I'm going to duplicate this or clone it. And then I can, I'm just going to give this a name. And I'll put my name here so I know, and we're going to clone that. And then what happens is it opens it up in the email template builder. Or in this case, it did not. Just one sec. I think I have to, there we go. And here is where you craft your email. This is where you're going to write the subject line, write the preview line, write the content of the email. The reason that we always start with a template is because your template is going to have everything on it that you need to be in compliance when writing an email. So every country is different. And since this is a global community, I always like to point that out, that every country is different. So you want to make sure that you are in compliance with your country's email marketing rules and regulations. But most countries require that you have your business name, your full mailing address, your email address, and must have a way for somebody to unsubscribe from your list. So that's why we use this template, because this has everything in it. So because this is about AI, we are going to focus on how do we use AI in email templates. So when you're in the AI, or when you're in the email send builder here, you'll notice this is how you can always see, where can I find my AI feature inside a SalesProcess. It's always this little robot guy right here, right? So we can click on the AI robot and we can say we want to generate some content with AI. Now, when we do that, it's going to automatically tell us which brand voice do we want to use. Now, in the previous lessons, we set up our brand voice, right? And so if you haven't done that yet, please go back and watch that training on how to set up your brand voice, because your AI can then use that brand voice for all future AI writing, all future AI content. And so that's why we did it that way, right? So if you don't have your brand voice, that's okay. We can still continue on here. So we're going to select our context here. So it's talking about your writing tone and your target audience, and it's pulling that information from my brand voice. Then we move on to context. Is this email going to be promotional? Is it going to be introduction? Is it going to be about a coupon or a discount? I'm going to give the AI some context about what I am writing my email about. Okay. And so let's say it's a promotional email. Then I need to give my content some title. So I'm just going to, and then what I want here is add some description of the content that I want to create. So write a Now here you can add in any keywords that you want to have. So if there's something in particular that you want to make sure that the AI uses. So let's say your course that you're promoting is on branding and it's on brand values. Okay. And you can, of course, add as many keywords as you want. Then here you're going to use the writing tone. And of course, you can always refer to your brand voice for this. And then you get to choose how many versions or how many variations of this do you want it to write. And then you can choose the length, small, medium, large, custom length, right? And here, after you put that in there, then you can just click generate. And what happens is the AI goes to work at generating the content that you've asked it for. And sometimes it takes a little minute here, but then we have our content AI, the promotional email, right? And here's variation number 1, variation number 2, and variation number 3. And so here, if I like variation number 3, I can copy that and just put that right into my email. So let's choose this and I can click continue and then it puts it right in there, right? Then I can go ahead and I can come in here and of course, I always recommend never just taking anything from the AI generator and just blasting it out. Like you want to go through this, you want to edit it, make it your own, make it sound like your voice, right? So you would go through and you would make those edits that you need to make. And I can see here that we have a copy. We have a whole thing here. We've got a few different ones in here. Let's just have this one. There we go. All right. And then, of course, here we want to go in and we want to create some subject lines, right? Like we want to be able to write some amazing subject lines that are better than amazing subject line. So that's where your subject line would go and your preview text. And of course, you could use AI to write that as well. So now that we have written this content here, we have the option to go in and edit it and make it. You can simplify the writing. You can make it longer, shorter. You can fix spelling errors. You can improve the writing just by clicking and selecting what it is that you want to do. And you can say, I want to improve this paragraph. And then you are going to tell it, it will give you this new example of your AI. And you can decide, do you like that? What do I want it? Simplify the writing. Let's try and simplify it a little bit so that it's not so. And then you can decide, do you like this? You can rate it, yes or no. And by rating it, you're actually giving the AI feedback, and it helps it determine your writing style, right? And so then we can choose to replace the text, or we can add it below. And so we're just going to replace the text. And then it has changed this first paragraph here that we had selected. So then you can save it. Now, we've created this AI. We've used the AI. How can we find this piece of AI that we've generated after we send this email out? Well, this is where this goes back to the very first lesson that we did for AI. And that was inside of our AI agents. And when we go to AI agents, we go to Content AI, and we can see the date here, and we can see what we wrote, right? And here's where you're going to find all of the content. Even if you didn't use it, you can still find it here. And it records it, and it takes record of it here. This also will help you determine any additional charges that you incur using the AI if you are not on an unlimited plan. But if you sign up for the Summer of AI right now, you can try these all out for 30 days. And then you can decide if this is a good fit for you inside of your sales process to continue using that tool. Does anybody have any questions for me today?
What is the price plan for the different tiers of the AI?
Yeah, so the monthly unlimited plan is $97 a month. Or you can choose, if you don't feel like that's, you would use that enough, like if that seems like it's not something you'd use enough, then it's on a per usage basis. And I can get you some prices for that. Let me just stop sharing here for a sec. And I'll grab. Okay, so for your capabilities, for your AI capabilities in your account, basically, if you were going to pay for words, like for content, for email content, or if you wanted to use the AI for funnel copy, sales copy, any of that, it's 27 cents per 1,000 words. So $10, let's just say $10, will get you about 37,035 words. Okay. And then for images, it's a different charge. It's 18 cents per image, and $10 will get you about 55 images. And then let's see, we have some other charges too. So we haven't gotten to this part yet, but you can set up AI to respond to any Google reviews that you get. Actually, any kind of review app, you can connect to SalesProcess. And if somebody leaves you a review, you can use AI to respond to it. So if you are not doing the $97 a month, it's 24 cents per review response. And $10 will get you about 40 review responses. And we are going to go over that feature. It's just in a later class here. And then we have also workflow AI. And so what that is AI will, you can use AI to create your workflows. So your automations, right? And so 9 cents, and it depends on which version you use. So this gets a little complicated, but if you're using GPT-4 or 4.0, it's 9 cents per execution. And if you're using 3.5, GPT 3.5, it's 0.045 cents per execution. So $10 will get you about 110 of the GPT-4 and 4.0, and $10 will get you about 220 executions using 3.5. And we know AI moves at a very fast pace around here. Like there's going to be Chat GPT 5 here right away, I believe. And so it's there will be, obviously there will be fees for that as well as soon as that comes live.
Yeah, so basically, if you're first starting up and having a small business, not doing much at all, then it's good to just pay per use, and then
Yes,
later on, big, then you can go for the 97.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice that they have both those options, because if it's just pay per use, then and you don't use it that often, then you can still take advantage of the feature if you want, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Are
okay.
you using
So,
AI in your business now?
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Not so much, but a little bit, especially for research and finding platforms and these kind of things. So I've been been trying to use it to consider my choice of ditching the existing platform I have and then go over to SalesProcess. But it seems like SalesProcess sort of has some sort of wall, so the AI is not finding so much information. Yeah, and the same thing also, I use AI for every step of the way. When I use the other platform, that's more accessible. AI doesn't really have so much access to help me to be a support. Then I need to use you guys instead. So I guess that
Okay.
might be an untapped resource for you guys that you can drastically reduce the amount of support you need to give if you give AI more access to your operating manuals, so to speak.
Right. Yeah. Oh, good. Good feedback. I'll definitely share that with the team.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And what kind of business do you have? What industry are you in?
Personal development, extensive personal development programs.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
All right. And what are you building in SalesProcess right now?
Well, that's going to be like my first tiny funnel. So it's starting out with baby steps. So I haven't really established anything on the other platform yet either. But I realize Sales Process does have more features and stuff like that. Yes, it's more costly, but it might be worth going into.
Yeah.
So, and I have a lot of questions actually. I don't know if this is possible to go into, because I've been trying to get a hold of customer support to get answers to my questions. I've been trying a week now to
Oh,
get answers
goodness.
from you guys, and that's a
Okay.
little bit frustrating and surprising when you guys say that you have the best customer support in the industry. But I don't know if you're going to lead us through a lot more stuff, or if it's possible to go into questions, or
I do have to, I'll just finish my lesson here, and then we
yeah.
can definitely talk a little bit more about your questions. Can I ask which channel have you been trying to get a hold of support through?
It's been three different channels. The first one on the sales page, the salesprocess.com. So that's where I started. I went to the Guerrilla Business Intensive last week in the Netherlands, if you heard about that.
Yeah.
Peng Jun and Xu Ying was there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm also considering buying his program, but I'm not getting answers anywhere. Success Resources has tried to get it for me. They haven't been able to do it either. So it's been quite a frustrating process, and I would like to get going, you know.
Yeah, I apologize. I am so sorry to hear that that's been your experience because I know that Peng Joon takes supporting his community very seriously. So I will take this feedback back to the team for sure and let them know that you've
Yeah.
had this experience.
And then I've used the customer support that I got through. I don't know. I did the live call on Friday,
Okay.
and yeah, but that was a longer thing you had to go through, so I couldn't really ask him so many questions. But he's following up some things because I've been also seeing that at least two of your resource bases that are video based, the tech choice has been to use a media player without incremental back. That you cannot go back like 5 seconds or 10 seconds. You have to only use the scroll bar, which is so annoying because it takes so much time. If you only need like you lost a couple of words, you know, the last 5 seconds, or you missed the page that you went through or something, you know. So I've taken that with him, and he's going to escalate that also to try to see if you guys can upgrade the media players. Yeah. So and he's very nice, and but he didn't have so much time, and now hopefully I can talk to you and get some questions
Yeah.
asked. Yeah,
Yeah. Definitely. I will just open up the floor to anybody who has any questions about the AI lesson that we're doing today. If anyone else has any questions about that, I'm happy to answer them. And then if not, then we'll see if I can give you a hand with some of your questions.
awesome.
Now, I noticed that we do have quite a few note takers here from AI. I'm just trying to see if we have any other real people here. I
Yeah,
believe
Gert
we have a
seems
few.
to be on today too. He was on Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Any questions today, guys, about the AI lesson? If not, we will move into just an open question and answer form here. Okay. Well, the floor is yours, sir. What can I help you
Awesome.
with?
Yeah, so we can start with AI actually because well, now I know that you have different levels, but if I go for the unlimited, could I utilize that AI as I would have utilized any, let's say, a paid subscription for ChatGPT, for example? Can I use it for anything?
No, it's just for the features that we have available inside a sales process that allow you to use AI. Yeah.
Okay. And
So,
another question is, do you guys have AI supported software for editing videos, creating it for
no.
social media? Nothing like that. Okay.
We do have you can use AI to, in the social planner, in the social scheduler, to write your content. So you can use it there, but not for creating videos. No.
Exactly. Do you
Yeah.
guys have like a top recommendation of that kind of stuff? I mean, a lot of people have the need for making short form videos out of long form videos, for example, for social media. Do you have like good recommendations so I don't have to spend ages and a lot of money to find the right platform?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't. AI moves so fast. There's new software all the time. So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think. Um, yes, and so it's kind of hard to get an overview over the total possible cost on your platform. There's like an initial subscription cost, and then I'm only seeing the regular plan. Do you have different tiers, and what are the prices?
No, so there's just the one flat subscription rate, and then the any additional add-ons. So additional add-ons would be your email usage. So we charge you differently than other email subscriber um, services. We don't charge you per contact. We charge you per email that you send.
Hmm.
And so that's where we're a little bit different than like Active Campaign or ConvertKit or any of those other email service providers.
Yeah. But then it's like in the offer from Peng Joon from the Netherlands when I was there. I'm in Norway, by the way. You're in
Okay.
Canada or something,
I
or
am. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
in
that's what
Canada.
I sort of heard that.
Uh,
Then it's like we have an offer to become like an enterprise, get an enterprise, I think something like that, unlimited users and these kind of things. Is this correct or not?
yeah, I would have to check with the team on that. So there's an you're interested in the enterprise.
Well, it sort of looked like that would be included if I end up buying Peng Joon's package that he was selling. But I
Okay.
bought a lot of other stuff there, so I need to do some considerations. I have a lot of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to put in your chat? You can make it private just to me in the Zoom chat. Can you send me your email?
So, see now, how am I able to choose you? New chat, maybe. Then mobile team.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can send me your email and then I can send you the information about the enterprise level.
Yes. Did you get it?
Let me see.
Because
I
now
did.
it throws message mobile team.
Yes, I did get it.
Okay, awesome. But then I also understand that there's additional cost for a mastermind.
There is, yes. I'm not sure about that price either. So you would like the price for that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to get, an overview upfront over every cost that can possibly be needed, sort of, because I have sort of understood that I stumble across some things that is, oh, these cost extra.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
like to have an overview of it. Because obviously, I paid a 12-month thing for the other platform I'm on, and I want to know everything upfront before I'm starting to ditch what I already have.
Yeah, for sure. Can I ask what other platform you're using?
System.io.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Any
And
other
then
questions? Yeah.
Yeah, then I've heard about this mobile team, which you obviously are a part of. And what is that? Is there anything there costing extra? I mean, is it included in the flat rate or what is it?
So there are coaches that do host office hours 5 days a week. I am one of those coaches. I'm on Mondays and Thursdays, and that's part of the team. And then there's more behind the scenes marketing and customer service team as well. I'm not a part of that. I just host the office hours here, but there's no extra charges for those.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I gain by joining the mastermind, by the way, as opposed to not doing it?
Again, I'm sorry, I don't have information on that mastermind. My focus is on training people for SalesProcess, the actual the technology behind it. So I don't have like the product information for you, but I can definitely get somebody to reach out to you about that for sure.
Yeah, awesome. And then when I try to use AI to get to know about how to use your platform, then I understand there's something called app.salesprocess.com, and then I understand there's something called what's it called? Uh, Cartgenics or something?
Cartnetics, what that
Cartnetics.
used to be the name of the company. The company name has changed.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Because all of a sudden AI realized, are you talking about Cartnetics? So it's like I'm trying to get an overview here as much as I
Yeah.
can, and I'm quite diligent, so sorry for having a lot of questions.
Oh, it's okay. I'll answer as many as I can, and the ones I can't, I'll try and find answers for.
Yeah. So are there any other names I should know of when I try to use AI to figure things out, or should this be appsalesprocess.com and Cartnetics be good enough?
Yeah, Cartnetics used to be the name of the company that,
Yeah.
but now it's Sales Process. So
Yes. So yes, I also stumble across App Builder with an extra price also.
we do not have an app builder.
No, but I found something on your website saying App Builder, but it was at an extra cost. So I'm also wondering about that extra cost.
We don't have an app builder at Sales Process.
Maybe it's new. I don't know. I just found it yesterday or something.
Can you share where you found it? The
I
link? Or
I have no
no?
idea. I was
Okay.
just like, now. So,
Okay.
but
We
anyway, you
don't
could
have
write
an
it
app
down
builder.
if somebody knows something about it. Because, I
Okay.
mean, yes, in the day and age, and I have extensive programs that it would be good for people to have on the go. If it's easy to just create it into an app, for example, well, then that would be a cool extra feature to promote. Um, Yes, and then I also saw that WhatsApp seems to be an additional cost, said
That's
29.
correct.
Is that per
Yeah.
month or per year? Per month?
Per month. Per month. Yes.
Yeah, I see. I mean, I'm super small. Is there a pay per something there also, like the AI thing?
Unfortunately, no. For the
Uh,
WhatsApp, it's always going to be $29.99 a month.
okay, okay. So there's nothing you guys can do about that because it seems a little bit excessive when it's a couple of messages per month.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I see. Um, so with the WhatsApp thing, is it possible to pause it for the months that it's not in use?
Once it's connected, you can either have it connected and be charged for it or cancel it. So no, there is no pausing.
Okay, does that mean that everything I put into WhatsApp, if I have it, let's say for a month or three, and if I then cancel it, then all the data will be lost or will it be backed up?
It doesn't get backed up. No, you would just only see any kind of communication history inside of the contact records. So that's all you would have for backup.
So that means that will still stay there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But if I make, let's say, message sequence, that will be
Your work
lost.
your workflows would still be there, but they
Okay.
just wouldn't work anymore because you don't have WhatsApp connected.
So in a way, that means my data is still backed up, actually, then.
It's not technically backed up, it's just there. And it's
Yeah.
not data, it's just a workflow automation.
Yeah.
So I want to be sure I'm using the correct terms with you because it's not
Okay.
data, it's a workflow automation that
Okay.
you've
Okay.
built. So,
So what can I risk losing if I cancel it for periods of times?
well, you'll
Just
just have to go through the hassle of hooking it up all the time.
and by hooking it up, what do you mean then?
Well, just by resubscribing, right? So you have to subscribe to the service and then
Yeah.
unsubscribe and resubscribe and unsubscribe and yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
okay.
so it's nothing more than just activating it again, basically.
Yes.
I see. Okay, well, that's helpful because then I can start playing with it. If I have connections on WhatsApp, and when I'm done doing that, I can disconnect it.
Okay.
So I just need to make some notes so I remember. Oh,
Hi, Marina. Thanks for joining us today. You're muted. We went over the AI lesson earlier
Oh,
on at
right.
the beginning of the
Okay.
class, we talked about the AI and using the feature inside of emails. And then Jan was just having he had some questions about the overall service for sales process.
Okay. For some reason, I couldn't connect. I was here, believe it or not, but I can join again next week if you want me to leave it a week and start again because I don't know anything. I'm completely blank about everything. So
Oh,
I've
that's okay.
registered
That's
and
okay. We're just doing an AI series here on Mondays and Thursdays for sales process for the office hours.
okay,
So that's the lesson that we're working on today was
okay.
using AI in email templates.
So is that written down anywhere that I could read it, or can you send it to
Yeah,
me?
it gets
Or
recorded. And then you can find the recording inside of your Sales Process University.
okay, fair enough. I
Yeah.
haven't gotten my head around it yet, but okay.
Okay. Okay. I can show you where that is. There is,
Please.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, and then oh, I'm sorry, you're showing something.
Yeah, just one sec, please. I'll show Marina where inside of your sales process account, if you come over on
Yes.
the left-hand side, you'll see down
Yes.
here, Sales Process
Yes.
University.
Right.
And once you enroll, you'll get a password and a link to sign into the learning portal.
Okay.
And then if you just type into the search bar of the learning portal office hours, then you'll be able to come to you can find the recordings in there.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anne. Thank you.
No,
No
that's
problem.
okay.
Are there transcripts also for the videos you have in the university, etc.?
No, there's not.
No. Okay. So I'm curious to the chatbot thing for integrated with Facebook Messenger and Instagram Messenger, these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
So there I understand that I create a message sequence and then it handles that message sequence. But have I understood it correctly that the AI is actually also sort of custom designing and tweaking messages every now and then, depending on the answers from the customers?
Yeah, it depends on the training that you provide to your AI agent as well. So the way you train your AI agent to answer the questions in there, you can customize how they respond and how they interpret certain messages. Definitely. Yep.
Okay, okay. So then it takes some action on my side to create a
Oh,
knowledge.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Any AI will. You have to train it. That's why we also talk about your brand voice guide. Definitely setting that up so that it sounds like your brand and your tone and all of that. So it's all
Yeah.
about training your AI for sure.
So already from setting up my brand voice, will the messenger AI then adapt already from there, or does it
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That sounds fun. Um, yes. Yes, it said unlimited hosting. So can I upload like unlimited number of videos?
Yes. The only
Is
the only limit you'll run into is file size. So currently you can host as many videos as you want. The largest video size is going to be 4 gigabytes.
yeah,
So its only limit is file size, not the number of files.
exactly.
How much of a video is 4 gigabytes?
Good question. I have no idea. It's pretty big
Okay.
though.
Yeah, like a regular movie. I think they say a regular movie is like a couple of gigs or something.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank
But
you.
it depends obviously on what platform you're watching the movie. But it gives an indication at least. You can make pretty big videos. Now
Okay.
I know that you can, on Zoom, you can host meetings up to 24 hours. So if you record the whole thing for 24 hours, you might be in trouble. But that probably will never happen. So,
I can't imagine watching a 24-hour Zoom meeting.
no, me neither.
Ay, ay, ay. Any other
Uh,
questions?
yes, I am going through them now because some of them you have already answered. And
Oh, okay.
so there's a payment platform called Molly.com, spelled
Mm-hmm.
IE.com, Molly.com,
Mm-hmm.
which is very much for the European market, which obviously is my market. Is it easy to add another payment platform or not?
You do have to go through the customer support to add on custom payment plans.
Mm.
So you do have to go through customer support. Otherwise, inside of your payments section in SalesProcess, when you go into integrations, you can easily set up Stripe or PayPal or any of these, which are probably mostly North American, unfortunately. But we do have the API capability to, as long as your payment processor has API capability, then the customer service can set that up for you.
Yeah,
But they have to do it
okay.
on their end. So it's not something you can do on your own.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Yes. And the course creation platform, because obviously that's my main delivery. I'm delivering
Yeah.
courses.
Yeah.
So what would be the coolest things to know for me that you know about your platform?
The coolest things. Um, so yeah, you host your courses. You can upload videos, audio files. We have various different themes that you can use to build your course in. If you look here, you can design your client portal that they log into. You can also have a branded app that they can download from either Google Play or the Apple App Store.
Uh-huh.
And that is an additional cost. That's $4.97 a month, I think, if you want it branded. Or you can use a gray label, which is called Lead Connector, and they can access your course. And if you want, you can also build like a Facebook community. It's not a Facebook community, but it's very similar to a Facebook community. And they can join the community through the branded app as well.
Exactly. Well, that's cool because I have been thinking about something like that because I'm in other communities that has the same Facebook-ish community thing. So if I use the Gray Label app, how much is
Mhm.
that?
It's free.
Uh-huh. So now we probably discovered where I found the app builder thing that I mentioned earlier.
Well, you can't build an app. It's an app
Uh,
that you can put your branding on.
yeah. And
Yeah,
then
so
people can
that's very
actually,
different than building your own app. Yeah.
I see. But then my customers will be able to access the courses on that app.
Yes. And communities. They can also access any of their documents that you want to share with them. They can access invoicing, contracts, anything like that through a client portal.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Um, all right. I mean, does it look super dull? The unpaid version, the gray label, or is it okay?
You can take a look at it for yourself if you want. You can download it onto your phone. It's called Lead Connector,
I
and
see.
it's all one word. It doesn't sparkle or glitter or anything like that, but it is it works good.
Cool. Then I can check that out.
Yeah.
Um, Yes, and then there is no built-in webinar function. Then we have to add like Zoom or something like that, right?
That's correct. Yes.
So it was mentioned Zoom and one other platform that I haven't heard about before. Do you remember what that was?
Where was this mentioned? Was I there?
No, when I looked at your platform, the course creation.
Oh, oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't. There's like Webinar Jam, there's Webinar Ninja, there's lots of different webinar softwares that you can use for
Yeah.
live web. Yeah.
Do you know which one that like if we make recordings in the webinar app,
Yeah.
the one that gives the nicest recordings for repurposing for social media and making short form, these kind of things? Or
Zoom is
or-
great. Zoom is
huh?
great. They do a good that your Zoom recording is all
Okay.
you need for that. Yeah.
Okay, so Zoom is what you would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, is there like notifications from the course platform? Like as we get notifications on our iPhones or tablets or whatever?
There are, yeah. There's notifications for if you add a new lesson to a module. There's notifications for your community, and your users can also choose which notifications they receive and which those that they don't.
Yes. Um, so on that Facebook-ish platform for the community, is there possible to record videos directly into it or voice kind of or audio notes directly into it, for example? Or is it
Uh,
only text and image
it's
based?
like a Facebook group. Unfortunately, at this time, the development team is working on it, but you can't go live into the community. You can upload a video. You can upload a recorded video or an audio, but you can't go live currently into the community. That's something that's the
Okay.
development team's working on.
That's cool. Uh, so it's saying in the on the sales page, there's like possible to put in hundreds of different third-party applications. Um, what would be the top 5 most usable things to or apps to integrate with your platform?
It really depends on what you want to use it for. There's private integrations that you can create as long as there's an API key on the other end. You can pretty much hook up anything.
Cool. So that's like an industry standard, so it's basically compatible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Yes. So, like surveys and questionnaires and quizzes and these kind of things, when that is utilized, I mean, what would be the best benefits I could get out of that? Because sometimes I actually need to look into students' answers and ratings, finding scores, sort of, to differentiate what module that student needs and another student needs another module afterwards. These kind of differentiations, is there anything that could be
And
utilized?
we have quizzes with conditional logic. So that means that you can definitely determine the path that each answer takes them down based on their answer. Yep, absolutely.
Cool.
Marina, what industry are you in?
Real estate. I have
Okay.
a real estate agent in a golf resort, which is very village-like and small. And what I'm trying to do is expand it into Europe so that we can get more purchasers. But I truthfully don't really know how to do that. That's why so this is all a bit gobbledygook to me.
Right. Right. Were you at the event this past weekend?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Well,
It
great to
was
have you here.
fascinating. It was
Welcome.
fascinating. Very interesting.
What event was this?
It was the AI event in Rotterdam with Peng Joon Monday, Tuesday.
Ah, exactly. Are you also in Success Resources or?
Yes, I don't work for Success Resources. I've used their access to learning previously.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm in the Quantum Leap and I did the GBI in Netherlands the week before.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
It
up.
was
That was on. I saw people there on the Sunday when I arrived on the Sunday for the conference on Monday, and they were all really
exact
hyped up. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
So it's good. So what's the best way to start? I just need to go into the system and have a look at it and maybe register for next week and start again, I think, because I'm so far behind everybody else. I'm
Have you
not
had your
there.
onboarding call yet, Marina?
No,
Okay.
no.
That's where I would start. I would definitely start with your onboarding call, and that will
Okay.
help you get established
Okay.
with a lot of the things that you need to get set up inside. A lot of it can be a little bit technical, and if that's not really your jam, definitely we have people that'll help hold your hand and get it all done.
Perfect. That's what I'll do. I'll go
Yeah,
online and I'll sort that out. Okay.
yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Thank you.
And then we are here
Thanks.
5 days a week, so you can join any of the office hours. And
Okay.
there's always a training attached to it, as well as some time for questions. So,
Perfect. That's great
yeah,
news. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you,
you're
Jan. Take
welcome.
care.
Look forward to
Bye.
seeing you in the future. Yeah.
You will. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Marina.
Bye.
And anyone else have any questions about sales process that I can help with? If not, I am back here on Thursday. We're going to continue on with our AI series. And we are going to be getting into text messaging and sending SMS messages and using AI to help you create that content. So we'll be looking at that next time. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Take care. Have a productive week. And we'll see you Thursday.